check, hello, 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 check, hello. Hello, check, hello, hello, check, sound testing 1, 2. Hello, check, hello, check. Hello, check, hello. येतोय ना?
This is my mobile. Thank you. It's too much gift for me. Please. Gift? Yeah, all mobiles. Yeah. It's too many gifts. So thank you very much. Keep doing well. Bipin, how are you, sir? Good. Ahmad bhai is too much gift for me. Farida. Farida.
Well, just 6 questions because we have the prayer time. We will go to pray. Okay. Shada, do you think Chris Morris's aggressiveness affected your rhythm of play? And do you think he was a bit too aggressive on the field?
No, Bismillah Rahman Rahim. Yes, the Morris is aggressive, but you see, we also everybody aggressive. But they have a good day in the ball, so this is why he's win.
Did his aggressiveness affect your rhythm?
It's not effective in the rhythm, but he is ball very well. It's good line of length. But I just waiting for the cut in this full length delivery. I miss. He hit. School.
Do you think that English county cricket might be looking out for a batsman who can hit the ball this hard? I mean, Afghanistan, maybe you could benefit from playing in England.
We will try playing good cricket. So we play against England. It's county cricket is good for a learning because they are good quality cricket there. So it's good for us. We play in county cricket. So we will try to play good cricket.
But what were you thinking when you were smacking those sixes in the early overs? It was great to watch.
He is good wicket for batting, but unfortunately we throw the wicket is too much in the first 7 overs. That's why we lost. But we will try to play good cricket again, England and West Indies. We're not repeating like this, so we will beat inshallah any team.
And just finally for me, the AB de Villiers, his 29 run over. Do you think that made the difference in the end?
Yeah,
do you think you could have won?
Yes, of course, it's different in between these two teams. The last 2 overs, 50 runs is different. We lost. AB is batting very well and Morris ball well.
Did you think you could have won this game? 210 wasn't that big enough a target?
Sorry?
210 target was not that big enough.
The target is slightly too much, but the wicket is very good for the batting. I say we lost early wicket. This target is good over batsmen because we have a too much aggressive batsmen, 7 batsmen. So we will try to play good cricket, but again the same time we wicket through the wickets.
Were you disappointed not to face Dale Steyn today?
Sorry?
Were you disappointed that Dale Steyn wasn't playing today? To taste yourself.
It doesn't matter which bowler is play because the wicket is very good. You see, so I love play Dale Steyn because the Dale Steyn is not dangerous. Morris is very dangerous because they have a height and swing the ball. Dale Steyn only pass, so this wicket is good for a passer. The ball is coming good for a bat. So I'm not happy Dale Steyn is not play. Sorry. The last one. I'm saying Dale Steyn is not playing, we are not happy.
Here, Shahzad. When you bat, it's obvious that you really like doing what you do. Could you perhaps take us back a few years to when you were younger? Did you model your game on any batsman?
Sorry,
Did you model your game on any batsman when you were younger? Anybody you watched on TV maybe?
I played just my own game because I'm waiting for the loose delivery. So when I found the loose delivery, this is the first ball and the last ball of the match. This is a 4-day game, test match game. I don't care, but I just waiting for loose delivery and play my own game. But I like MS Dhoni, you know. That's why.
Like Dhoni?
Of course, he's my favorite cricketer.
Hi, my friend here was asking about English county cricket, but your innings you think will inspire some IPL teams and by you?
I'm saying we just play good cricket. Anyone pick us, so we will ready when we free for not Afghanistan series. When we free, so going everywhere play cricket because we love play cricket and we want to learning from everywhere. So that's why we are ready.
Do you think 2 drop catches of AB proved crucial at the end?
is very crucial. Sami drop, the two catches drop only Sami. So it's different between us in the fielding. So South Africa fielding well, bowled well. That's why they will win the match. But this is part of the game. Miss catches, miss boundaries. So don't worry. We will try to improve the next match fielding. So inshallah we will try to improve the fielding.
You've come very close in 2 games. Do you think you can beat England?
I just say we will try to beat South Africa and Sri Lanka also, but this is a part of the game. Sri Lanka is, the last year champion team. South Africa is a very good team. Is playing last 2015 World Cup semi-final. So we are very young in this format cricket, but the 20 cricket is everywhere. The 2 overs, the batsman side good and the bowler side good, so they will win.
Last 2 questions.
Like you said, you just need to play good cricket, but you've been doing most things right in all these in these 2 games that you've played. What is the gap really that you need to fill? Where do you think you're not able to close the game out?
We just improve our fielding and need a partnership and stay on the wicket. That's the difference us and between the old team in the World Cup. So we will try to fill the fielding side and improve the batting partnership. We need a bad partnership.
Is that what Inzibai was saying today after you got out?
He say every match, but we will try, but not do well in the ground. But this why he say every time.
There are actually 2 questions. What does this win mean to Afghans back home? This performance, and the talk is that Afghan players are the same kind of players are playing for the last 10, 8 years. So is there a second line of team players are coming up in Afghanistan?
This is good for us because when we win, so back home all people's waiting and they are happy. So that's why we will try hard. So we have a good backup side in Afghanistan, but this team is enough good because we all know our strength. That's why we play together last 10 years. So we will try, inshallah, good cricket. When we win against any big team, so the people back home is very happy. So we will try hard, so give them happiness in Afghanistan.
Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you. You take your gift all.
Thank you. Hallo meneer. Sê. Is jy nog haar op my kop? Dis bietjie grys. Ek voel of ek hulle almal uitgetrek het vandag.
Shahzad just said a few minutes ago he wasn't happy that Dale Steyn wasn't playing because he thought he could have swung through the line and hit lots of sixes off him. Was it a tactical decision that Dale? This is genuine. He really did say that. Was it a tactical decision that Dale wasn't playing today?
First of all, I'd like some of his confidence. Yeah, look, the wicket. Obviously, we played the other night, and the thinking behind the wicket was that the seamers just skids on, especially in the first 6 overs. There's not much swing. And because Dale is quite a skiddy bowler, a wicket like this, the thinking was wouldn't suit him as much. It's not the Mumbai wicket where there's a bit of extra pace and bounce. It just skids through. So we wanted to bring a guy that in David Visa that bowls a bit of variation. The wicket looked a bit browner as well, so we thought that pace off the ball would help. And he also strengthens our batting even more. So, yeah, the right decision for us as a team.
But are you comfortable that Dale is getting back to his best after a lot of injuries recently?
Yeah, look, he bowled really well in the 2 games he played against Australia, and then the warm-up games he bowled well. But for us, we're a team that will make selections on the pitches that we play on. So obviously we move now away from this. We will go play on the other wickets that the guys have been playing on. So the thinking will then change again. You have to, as a team, be able to adapt on the conditions. So depending, I think our next game is in Nagpur, if I'm speaking correctly. So obviously that wicket it's been turning quite a bit. So we'll have to make those decisions when we get there.
Faf, regardless of the change in personnel, the outcome really didn't seem to change much in terms of the bowling effort, especially in the power play where you didn't use a spinner for the second game in a row. Would you have actually benefited from playing someone like Fangiso, especially given what happened to Dumini later in the game? And what would you make of the bowling really? Because but for save for Chris Morris and Imran Tahir, it looked pretty much below par.
Sure, that's a lot of questions. Yeah, the Imran Tahir thing, he was going to bowl probably the third or the fourth over, but then we got Shazad out. Obviously JP, I don't know, he was going to get injured, so he was going to bowl as well today. And yeah, to play Pangisu, as I said, it was the thinking, or we were thinking about it, but the wicket didn't look like it was going to spin a lot, and as you saw there, it didn't turn a lot. So yeah, and then the last one was the start. Once again, our first 3 overs was very disappointing. Obviously, there were some really good shots, but we need to be a lot better. That's as simple as that. You have to improve. The batsmen can play great shots, but our skill levels are just letting us a little bit down in that first 3. So a lot of work in that first 3 or 4 overs for us lies ahead. But like I said, we're going to different conditions now when things will change a lot and we'll play a lot differently. It's a big challenge for the guys bowling in the first 6 here, as you saw with us against England. Both teams dominated the first 6, and today again, the first 6 were dominated by bat. So it is a big challenge for bowlers. It's tough. But I do think still there's areas where we're just a little bit soft in our execution, and that we need to improve on.
Faf, is this, like you were talking about the bowling, is this generally a conditions thing because of the Wankere wicket? And is there an update on JP?
It's a little bit of a Wankiri issue. I mean, the wicket is very good, but it's definitely not an excuse. If you bowl well, Chris Morris showed that today. If you bowl with good disciplines, good intensity, and you're strong on the way your plans and where you want to bowl, there is enough for the bowlers still to bowl well. I feel the guys as a bowling unit, especially here, if you sit back a little bit and you're scared of what the batsman's going to do, the batsman will punish you in that first 6 overs. So there was a lot of learning for me, especially to see how Chris bowled tonight. It's great for him for his confidence. He's been also one of the guys that's been going for quite a lot of runs, and it's important for our bowlers to get some confidence now, and that was a great result for Chris Morris. Oh, and JP, yeah, we'll have to assess JP. I haven't spoken to JP, I haven't been there, so we'll have to see. I think we're at 5 days. He's obviously a big player for us, so we're hoping that he'll be good.
Yeah, just on that, Faf, I mean, it's obviously not clear yet what's happening, but just specifically, he's worth as a bowler in your bowling attack at the moment?
Yeah, even though there was a lot of criticism on JP the last while on his bowling, in these conditions, he's massively key for us because he's an all-rounder, so he balances your side out with bowling a bit of spin. And today, I needed him today. I would have loved for him to bowl 2 or 3 overs. Just to have that option is to have another guy that can bowl. I only had 5 bowlers today. I was even at one stage thinking of telling AB to warm up again, but he hasn't practiced in about 1.5 years since the World Cup. So it's difficult for a captain when you've only got 5 options. You want batting all-rounders to be in your team so you can have plan B and plan C. So yeah, he's really important to us.
Afghanistan, after 10 overs, they were 103 for 2. So did you feel that the game was slipping away from you? Did you at any stage think like that?
I did worry a bit because that's not the way I wanted to start. I wanted us to, like I said, show a bit of intensity with the ball and show a little bit of, that we're supposed to be bowling a little better than that whole attitude of that. So they had the good start. But I knew that the run rate will slow down because obviously our spin had still to come. We had Imran who generally doesn't go for a lot of runs. I had him as a banker. And you always know if you get wickets, it will slow the run rate down quickly. So yes, it was a concern the way they started, but then we came back nicely into the game.
Faf, we know you're going to Nagpur for that, and it's probably more spin friendly, but you came to the World Cup with thinking our paceman is good enough to be here. Is it not possibly that a change of thinking needs to happen?
We came here with that thinking, yes, but I do think that the first two games that we've played is not the conditions that's going to be the rest for the rest of the tournament. I think that it's going to be your 160s. One of those scores are going to be par. I'm definitely going to Nagpur, and I know Delhi is very similar. So with the wickets being a little bit more two-pace, that means that our bowlers have the skills to try and adapt, whether it's slow balls or changing pace or just a good variety. So our bowlers have become accustomed, our seam bowlers, to do that, and they've done a very good job of that. I think our skills have been found wanting on this pitch, but we know that we're done with it now. So yes, going forward, I think spin might play a role, but also I know that our seamers actually bowls really well on conditions that are a bit slower.
And what about AB's performance today? A fantastic 64 off 29 balls.
Yeah, I'm really happy for AB. I know he wants to make big plays for the national side. He wants to improve the way he's done for us in the past. I mean, he's a proud cricketer, and he wants to show that he's a world great batsman. So I'm hoping that today will be for him just to make him really, really hungry for us this tournament, to go out there and score massive runs, not just to have small impacts of a little 20, 30 run burst, but actually have a match changing impact. And today he did that. He played beautifully, just in setting up himself, giving himself some time, and I think that shows, he comes in a little bit later today, where he can knock it around for a bit and then set himself up for the death. And we all know at the death what he can do at the death.
Faf, when you speak of specific plans to be executed by the bowlers, what exactly are the lengths and the lines that you expect of them, especially on a surface like this? And also, ever contemplate getting back to bowling those leg breaks again?
Yeah, I think I'll go for 30 in that first 6 in the first over. But yeah, look, it's an execution thing. So if the plan is to go Yorker, actually to try and land your Yorker or miss it marginally, and we were missing by quite a big length, or whether the plan is to go hard length or to go short ball or to go slow ball. Just when you've got when the plan is there to get your execution a little bit closer to the mark. So we've just missed a little bit on that.
What was the plan today in terms of the length?
Oh, well, I think the first 6, any pace on the wicket or any pace behind the ball is really nice to bat. So today was either to go short at them or try and take some pace off, or when you're trying to close a batsman down, is to bowl some Yorkers. So we showed some signs, like I showed you. Chris Morris bowled very aggressively, bowled with great intensity, and that's what we need to take. But like I said, we're moving to a different ground now, where things will be completely different. So yes, we want to get better, but it's going to be a complete mental and technically shift from our skill sets now going for the rest of the tournament. Yeah, so we'll make those changes.
Speaking on Chris Morris, how important is he in your bowling lineup, and how will he adapt to the spinning conditions that you'll face?
Yeah, I think he's experienced enough. He's played a lot of IPL cricket, so he would have played on a few grounds a little bit slower. But he is very important to us because, once again, he's an all-rounder, and we know that in T20 cricket, all-rounders are gold. Murray bats at 7 or 8 and he bowls. It just gives us a lot of balance. So you need your all-rounders to be on top of the game, and that's why obviously JP, Chris Morris, David Visa, we need those guys they're big players for us because they balance the side out really well. Thanks, guys.